Also where another freshman Republican lives. Guy named Randy Hoke. Good guy. We're very different Republicans. But something's been eating at me for the last couple months. And it's, in addition to the job in DC, it's been keeping me up every night for the last couple months. And I keep going back to what I've been saying since I started to run for office 2 years ago. If I'm wrong, but boy, I don't think I'm wrong. I think there's a movement of people in this country. A lot of people call it a Tea Party movement. I think it's bigger than either party. I think it's growing daily. I don't think the media understands it. I don't think either party gets it. And it's a movement of people who are scared to death with how big government's getting. It's a movement of people. It's a movement of people that feels almost shamed with the debt we're placing on the backs of our kids and our grandkids. It's a movement of people that believes that thing called Washington, D.C. doesn't create a job. We do. Just get out of our way, right? I believe outside of Occupy Wall Street and a few other friends on the far left, I believe that movement is most Americans. I believe it's damn near every Republican. I believe it's damn near every independent. And you know what, quietly, I think a lot of Democrats feel the same way. That's who our fight's with. That's what our fight's with. And so it didn't just feel right to me to stay out in the 14th in a nice, safe Republican district, take on another Republican in a primary, when the Democrats have drawn an 8th district, my old district, my current district, a new 8th district, and reconfigured it to be very Democratic, and we Republicans are just going to let that seat go. It didn't feel right, because one thing we know is whoever that Democratic nominee is, he or she is on the wrong side of this historic fight. So, so that fight is my fight. That fight is our fight. And so, if we have to live with this Democrat map, I will run for re-election in that new 8th, and I will run against Tammy Duckworth or Ron. I will run for re-election in that new 8th, and it will, I'll tell you folks, it will certainly test my theory, which I think is all of our theory. This country right now is at a precipice. And you either believe in a freedom-loving America, or you believe in Barack Obama's America, where everything is dependent upon big government. No. And we spend away our futures. Most Americans, I believe, are with us, whether they're in Elk Grove or Wakanda, whether they're in Addison or Woodstock. I refuse to believe that most Americans want to be dependent upon government and lose their freedoms. I will not believe it. And this run in the 8th will prove we're right.
God bless you.
Final thought, and then I'd be happy to answer any questions. I'm here till midnight. How long am I here? I'm an odd duck. In this political business, I've learned after a year that I'm an odd duck. I sleep in my office. I turn down my health benefits. I turn down my pension. What else? I come home every weekend. I've held more town halls than any member of Congress. Oh, I'm a term limit guy. I'm not going to serve more than 6 years. And I'm not necessarily driven by my next election. I am there to do my part to get this thing back for all of us. But it's up to all of us. I'm going to be very consistent as I close. There is nothing special about Joe Walsh. Look me in the eyes, guys. Just imagine this could be any one of you in Congress. Somebody just like you went there and did what he said he was going to do and did everything we believe in. Amen. If we want to get this thing back, we need 20 to 30 more of these folks. We need to take back the Senate. We need to get Barack Obama out of the White House. And how about Springfield? How about Springfield? Republican, Democrat, there should be no king of Illinois. Michael Madigan needs to go. There should be no king in Illinois. This is worth it, guys. It's worth it. It's worth it for each and every one of us to spend this next year doing whatever we can. I'm going to close there. God bless you. I'd be happy to answer any questions.